Hello and welcome out to the Death Battle cast. We are the cast and crew of Death Battle, and I'm getting a phone call right at the beginning of it.
Really?
Answer it live. Answer it live.
From
Who is
like
it?
Lake Dallas, Texas. I think it's just a spam thing. I don't
Dude,
know.
I used to live in Lake Dallas.
Hang on, let me answer it. Hello?
Why would you answer it?
Hang on.
Speaker, at
Sorry.
least. There you go.
It's not spam. I don't know. It sounded like an official thing.
Hang on, sorry. You hang up on him?
I don't know. I had that quick, and I also got to like start the show.
Perfect.
And then
All right.
I don't know.
If
I
they
meant
call
to be like,
back-
hang on, sorry, I'm busy. But I like instinctively just hung up really quickly instead.
Oh, hold on. Let me adjust so I can hear whatever you have to say to me
They're
clearer.
gonna call me back, and
That
I don't
poor
know.
lady's gonna be just waiting, like, man, he's taking a while all day.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Anyway.
We got a podcast to do.
Yes, we do have a podcast. I'm Ben. This is Nick. That's Sam. And joining us is special new guest. This is Josh.
Hey,
How you doing, Josh?
I'm doing well.
Real quick, why don't you introduce yourself to the fine folks back home?
Who are you? What do you do? What do you like?
There we go. Okay. My name is Josh. I have joined the Screw Attack crew a couple months ago. I've been editing the top 10s and the Desk of Death battles. So if you've noticed a change in quality, for better or worse,
Is that guy's fault?
that's my fault.
Yeah, he's been working on top 10s and Desk of Death battles for a while now, easing the load off of our other editors like Gerardo and Noel, who are working on Death Battle as well. Because when we moved down here to Austin, we had kind of a pretty small group still trying to produce a bunch of content at once, and we've been slowly trying to find people to help out. And Josh has been awesome. You've been doing an awesome job.
Thanks.
But I'm glad to finally be able to show you off to everybody.
Hello.
You treat him like an item.
Yep, exactly. And also, Sam, I noticed something's wrong with your voice.
I misplaced a large amount of my voice. Yeah.
You sound like you've
gone.
been wandering the wasteland.
Yeah.
You sound like your world is fire
I did a
and
little
blood.
bit of that, yeah. Also, I watched Kevin Costner's Waterworld. This has nothing to do with anything, but it's very
Amazing.
Wasteland-like. Although I don't think they had dry throats, but I don't know. No, I was yelling. I was out. You were actually at the same show I was. We
yeah.
went and saw a comedian called John Mulaney last night. It was very fun. And then after that, we went to a bar and it got a little too rowdy, and I was already losing my voice. And then it just went like gone. It was gone. I just Chad James'd it.
I have never heard you lose your voice ever.
It almost never happens. Like
I can't even think of another time when you
It's
did.
kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Like, Chad loses his voice all the time.
yeah, 'cause,
Constantly. Like he's gonna have to voice a death battle as soon as he gets back from RTX London.
not gonna happen.
Yeah, we know it's not gonna happen because I called it early. He's gonna have his voice lost or he will be sick.
Like Chad,
Without fail.
Like Chad whispers at my normal talking volume. Like he's like 50 decibels all day.
That's true.
So he always loses a voice. Me, it's like I never even hit 10. So so I'm just chilling. Like
So you guys went to see a show?
yeah,
Yes.
Ben and I and Gerardo and Luis, the four of us, actually went to go see a different
yeah.
show.
Y'all went and saw Star Wars in the park.
Yeah,
or something, right?
No, it wasn't in the park. It was at the Long Center. It was a screening of Episode 4, A New Hope. But the whole time, all the music is performed by a live orchestra.
How was that?
It was
Pretty friggin' cool.
pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Really.
It really was.
There was a, I don't know. Like, it's always hard for me to describe something like an orchestra. I don't really know how to describe just like watching an orchestra versus listening to music, but it does feel a lot more emotional,
watch.
I guess.
Yeah, because the music is being produced right there in front of you. You get to see it being made.
and
you see all
I
the instruments.
like Star Wars. Some of you guys probably know Star Wars is kind of like my thing. Like that's the
Star Wars and Sonic.
That's the franchise that I grew up with. It was one of the first movies I ever watched as a kid. That wasn't like a cartoon, and it's just been special to me for years and years, and I've never seen anything like that before. You actually found it just like a
Yeah.
week beforehand or so.
Well,
You managed
a
to
couple
get
of weeks. I was looking for
Yeah, that's right.
date ideas, and I saw that. I was like, oh,
It's like, oh, here's
Christine
a date.
may not be so into that, but Ben would. I'm gonna let him know.
So we went on a date.
You had a friend date. Yeah, friend dates are the best dates, man.
Yeah. No, but it was pretty good. It was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that satisfying ending with the music blaring as loud as it was for the Death Star explosion was. I kind of teared up a little bit.
It was
Oh
really
no,
good.
Pretty good.
I completely understand what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's
That's awesome.
just good filmmaking will do that to you.
Is it like a special version of the movie without the score?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
it's the special edition. It's based on that. So,
But there was no score in the actual movie itself. All the music was
Gotcha.
coming, because you were asking about that,
Yeah.
if they were just playing over the music. There were 1 or 2 moments where they kind of messed up just a little bit. It wasn't like super noticeable. I think the only reason why I noticed is because I just know the movie like
I didn't
back.
notice it at all.
Yeah.
Or they had like some slightly different instruments. That one I know. When I was like, oh, that drum beat is slightly different than it's supposed to be. I know I'm going a little too
amazing.
far past the nerd threshold there.
But at least it proves that everything you're hearing is being done live.
Yeah.
which
You get
is
to hear the Cantina song live, right?
no.
Unfortunately,
Okay,
no.
yeah, that was as soon as the cantina scene. I know, right? As soon as the cantina scene started, it didn't even cross my mind for the first couple of seconds. But then I was like, man, how funny would that have been if they actually performed that song live?
Yeah.
Like just a different ensemble comes up on stage. Maybe they have like the little alien masks or whatever. They're just doing the oboe thing or whatever it is.
Yeah.
It was
oboe,
it was a small little thing. It didn't ruin the experience, whatever. It was
It's also the only song in the whole movie that's actually in the world.
that actually
of the
existed.
movie.
Yeah. So it makes sense that they wouldn't do it.
Yeah,
what they did do, and I called it beforehand. I was hoping they would do it. They did the 20th Century Fox intro at the very beginning. Yeah.
Very cool.
Dope.
The entire crowd got so hyped with that.
yeah. It was a small little thing, but yeah, the crowd loved it.
Yeah, so quick shout out to the Austin Symphony Orchestra
Yeah.
for doing a phenomenal job with that.
We're high class over here. We do shout outs to orchestras. Like,
That's right.
But only
just
when
wanna give
it's
them credit 'cause
tied
they're
to
awesome.
Star Wars.
Yeah. And
sounds like a good time though.
sure.
They're doing the same thing with
Good
Jurassic
too.
Park at some point as well.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to be able to make that one, but if you live in the Austin area, that's something you could do. Check it out.
All right. Well, anyway, after that plug,
I was told this episode is sponsored by Blue Apron. So,
Yeah, I was too.
oh, it
There's
does
a
say.
logo.
So thank you, Blue Apron. We'll have a deal for you later. Anyway, community death battle last week was Bruce Lee versus Jackie Chan. And as always, we come up with a random matchup at the end of every episode and throw it to you guys, and you can answer it, tell us what you think about it, who would win, by using the hashtag DeathBattleCast on Twitter. And I believe we have a pretty good, solid answer for this one. Let's go ahead and bring up the response.
let's see. Ooh,
Whoa,
okay.
these are a lot. Okay, I did not realize they
We
were
got
all together.
some Bruce Lee fans in here. I'm going to have to lean a little closer to read this. In Enter the Dragon, this is from Benjamin Fuller. In Enter the Dragon, Lee snaps Chan's neck. Old Jackie also conceded to Bruce in an interview. Wow.
Oh, I didn't know that. Wow, I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Learned something new.
I've seen that interview. I'm pretty sure it's the same one. He talks about how Bruce Lee accidentally hit him in the face with a stick when they were doing one of the stunts. And he was like, Bruce Lee was super apologetic. And like the whole time, Jackie was like, I can't believe Bruce Lee just hit me. Like,
That's pretty cool.
All right. We actually have this giant TV immediately behind me. That makes it a lot easier to read. Oh, yeah. So we got Final SD saying the two did fight a bit before, and Jackie Chan said that Bruce Lee was way too fast for him. I have heard
Well.
some accounts of people who've gone up against Bruce Lee in sparring matches and that kind of thing, and they swear the guy's like superhuman.
This is starting to sound a little one-sided.
Well, we'll see what the Jackie
Like
Chan
Jackie Chan's own
what team,
admission.
yeah, we'll see what Team Jackie has to say. But meanwhile, we've got Joshua Pong who says best story ever. Jackie Chan picks a fight with Bruce Lee and loses. Although
Like, everybody's just talking about this.
yeah, it looks like that video links to Benjamin Fuller's one of Benjamin Fuller's pictures. That bottom right one. Same interview.
That's the interview.
Yeah.
I was talking
Yeah,
about.
I think it's all the same thing that we're getting. So Rich and
Wisniewski. Bruce Lee had a deserved ego. Jackie is an expert in getting underestimated. Okay, so we got both arguments on this page. Jackie also tanked a pinball machine to the face. It'd go longer than most would expect, but Bruce Lee is the best. Okay, so maybe this is just Team Bruce Lee after all.
And then we got one last one from Ian Charles.
Come on, guys. Is this really a fair fight? I love Jackie Chan, but you talk about Bruce Lee, a man who made his own martial art.
Okay.
Fair enough point.
So we got 5 arguments for Bruce Lee. Do you know how many arguments we have for Jackie Chan?
I'm guessing 0.
0.
No way, really?
It's kind of a
one?
stomp.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Bummer.
I gotta say though, Jackie's still alive.
Oh.
Maybe that's all. Like, you know, his heart didn't blow up from doing steroids. I don't know, but
Wait, what?
Bruce Lee's heart exploded, right? At like 37 or something?
No, I thought there was an accident that killed him.
Maybe I'm completely wrong.
No idea.
Or are we thinking of Brandon Lee?
Nah.
I don't
Look
remember.
at look at
Broadcast, how did Bruce Lee die?
Gosh.
Speak up, Sam. What
I
did you say?
know Brian's there. Brian always has answers.
Brandon died of a
Right.
gunshot.
The Crow, right?
That's right. That's
Bruce
right.
Lee
I was
died
getting it
because
mixed
of
up.
aspirin. If aspirin can beat Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan can.
Dude, come on.
Aspirin's never beat me.
So you could beat Bruce Lee? Is that what that means?
In an aspirin eating contest, yeah, probably. Seems like I got him.
Oh no. Okay. Well, I think Bruce Lee kind of do we even need to discuss this? Does everybody agree?
Is this one free?
Jackie Chan,
Sure.
yeah.
So we have one for Jackie Chan.
Also-
because he can survive an aspirin.
Jackie Chan uses guns. I've never seen Bruce Lee use a gun.
Has Bruce Lee never used a gun in a movie?
That
There's
seems
got
like
to
a
be. There's got to be.
that seems like a grievous misuse of Bruce Lee. If you ask
That does.
Sure, yeah.
Oh man. Like if
I
I
know
look
he's
up
disarmed people of guns. I don't think he's ever shot one though.
if he can disarm people with guns, then what does it matter if Jackie Chan has a gun?
Because Jackie Chan's not your average Joe. He can disarm goons of guns. Jackie Chan with a gun's gonna be hard to disarm.
Jackie Chan's no goon.
Yeah, you've seen
Jackie
him,
Chan's
like,
the final boss.
Yeah, look at Rush
In
Hour
something.
where it's like everybody tries to disarm him with a towel. It takes like 16 minutes.
true.
He's doing this all day. Like,
I forgot about that scene. It was great.
So Jackie Chan with a gun is your pick,
or aspirin.
or aspirin.
Yeah,
What if it's a gun that shoots aspirin?
an aspirin got Def got it. Def got it. He's in the money with that one.
There we go. Jackie Chan wins with an aspirin gun.
Yeah.
No, I'm siding
Oh,
with Bruce
that's-
Lee. I'm siding with Bruce Lee.
Yeah, love Jackie Chan. Gonna say Bruce Lee.
What do you think, Josh?
Well, I'm thinking back to every Jackie Chan movie. He does his own stunts and he's constantly like climbing up walls and doing all that stuff himself. If there's any sort of parkour-y chase, I feel like Jackie has the upper hand there. But I guess that doesn't beat Bruce Lee. It's just an interesting element of a fight.
He runs through cities better. Sure.
Yes.
He even did it naked in Rush Hour 2,
Yeah.
wearing nothing but
There you go.
newspaper.
So
Exactly.
if they're fighting with a lot of stuff around them,
Right.
there's, like getting over like trucks and boxes.
Speaking
and
of,
stuff.
did y'all see Rush Hour 4 is coming out?
What?
Heard about that.
Why?
Because they said they would do it.
Why?
I mean,
I don't know.
yeah, I'm serious. Why? Why are they making that?
I'd watch that.
Okay.
That's why. It's because of Josh.
All right.
I don't think Jackie Chan needs more money. Like, I don't know. But they're doing it.
I mean, maybe he's trying to make a comeback. I know that The Foreigner is coming out.
Yeah.
The Foreigner looks
It looks
dope.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Looks pretty
it's
good.
it's not your typical Jackie Chan movie for sure. But
I
Well,
guess
he's
Jackie Chan
definitely getting
doesn't.
too old to do like a bunch of crazy stunts.
I guess
which I'm
Jackie Chan
down
doesn't
with.
really need a comeback. He never kind of fell out. He's just no longer. I mean, we don't see the classic Jackie Chan movie anymore because he's gotten old and
yeah.
he's no longer capable of doing
But
the same thing he used
can
to.
you imagine decades from now if they decide to do like a Dragon Ball live adaptation, but do it right? Cast him as Master Roshi. Jackie Chan as Master Roshi.
Jackie Chan would be a pretty good Master Roshi.
I tell Chris Tucker, before we get old, please do Rush Hour. Okay, if Jackie Chan wills it, then you got to do it. I will
like
permit a Rush Hour 4 if that is indeed.
Yo, I've been seeing a lot more of Jackie lately as an old man. He wears the craziest shirts. This guy's got wild shirt game these days. Every time I see him on anything, like the shirt is insane. So
All the more reason you should be Master Roshi.
yeah,
Yeah.
All right. So saying Bruce Lee on this one?
yeah, sure.
Sure.
Well, that's probably the easiest community battle we've ever done.
Yep. Whose idea was that?
No. But speaking of easy,
Chat.
Chad. This is Chad's fault.
speaking of easy, and speaking of Chad,
Oh.
I'm going to be your Chad today. You buckle up, kids. Nick's doing an ad read. So this episode is sponsored by Blue Apron. Thank you so much for sponsoring everything Screw Tech has been doing for the past couple of years now. If you guys don't know what Blue Apron is, basically they deliver ingredients for food and recipes that you can cook the food into right to your door. It's super affordable. It's like less than $10 per meal per person, which is honestly comparable and even favorably comparable to like your typical fast food lunch meals and that kind of thing. Plus, it is better for you than fast food. But this is the 5th anniversary of Blue Apron. And in celebration, they're going to bring back the top 20 recipes as selected by Blue Apron community members. And they've done over 1,000 at this point. So the top 20, they're coming back. Thank you, Ben. Ben approves. Ben's off camera hand approves. All right. So less than $10 per meal per person gets you a bunch of ingredients that you can cook a meal with. And it's super easy to do because everything's already portioned for you. It's just a matter of taking out the recipe card that you like, and it just tells you take the pre-selected amount of like butter or whatever the ingredient may be, and just put it in. Do this with it step by step. It walks you through it. Super easy to do. Like I personally really enjoy Blue Apron. One of my favorite meals we ever did was actually when we were doing a shoot. Sam knows what we're talking about because we shot it at
Those
his apartment.
tacos, yeah, those tacos were really
We made
good.
these tacos. Thank you, Ben. We made these tacos for a shoot to kind of explain what Blue Apron is, how it works, and that kind of a thing. And those tacos were legit, like some of the best tacos I've had in years. And if you guys want to get in on this Blue Apron madness, Blue Apron wants you to join them. You can get $30 off your first meal with free shipping by going to blueapron.com/battle. Blueapron.com/battle. You'll love how good it feels and tastes to create incredible home-cooked meals with Blue Apron, so don't wait. Go to blueapron.com/battle. Blue Apron, a better way to cook. Thank you,
Or
Blue
you
Apron, for
can
sponsoring.
Do the one on the screen. This is blueapron.com/DBC. Either.
That as well. I guess that is the URL for.
No.
Either way,
It helps
They're
us
both
no matter
our
what.
shows.
It goes to the
Yeah.
same place.
That's the
So,
link that we say on Death Battle because they also sponsor Death Battle because Blue Apron loves us and we love them.
and top 10s also.
I've
Yeah,
had-
everything.
I've had Blue Apron for over a year now. Because one of the first times we had a Death Battle sponsor, we did a shoot for it, and Austin and I were like, oh, we're going to do this.
Yeah.
We've had it for like over a year now. It's wonderful.
Yeah, super good.
I'm excited about this new recipe thing coming up. Austin told me when we got the ad ready, I was like, oh, these going to be tasty. Like, I was just excited, but yeah.
You know, one thing I didn't mention is that when you subscribe to Blue Apron, you can choose what recipes you want. They'll have like a whole variety of them that you can choose every week. You just pick the 3 that are most interesting to you. And they'll send you all the ingredients you need every week, and you just cook it right up.
Yep.
Super easy and tasty.
Good thing to eat while you're watching a death battle, like Thor versus Wonder Woman, which is coming out.
Oh, that was a solid segue.
Way to get them.
Which is coming out next week. This is going to be, it's a pretty fucking big episode. We've been working on this for a while. Sam over here is
It's the reason
writer for
Torian's
it.
not here right now.
Torian
It's
is
that big.
Currently finishing up the animation, which is one of the biggest animations I think we've ever done.
It's not short.
It's not short at all.
It is not undetailed. Like, it is just... Yup.
It's going to be a really beautiful looking animation when it's all said and done. You guys are in for a treat.
I'm excited to share it with you guys. But we didn't really talk much about Thor, Wonder Woman last episode, so I figured we could kind of chat a bit about that.
Yeah, we talked a lot about pregnant Arnold Schwarzenegger and McDonald's. It was a good episode. Make sure to go watch it if you haven't.
It was a weird episode, that's for sure. But Thor versus Wonder Woman, this is a matchup that features, I think for the first time in Death Battle history, 2 returning combatants. Because we previously had Thor versus Raiden from Mortal Kombat and Wonder Woman versus Rogue. Now these are old episodes. Wonder Woman versus Rogue was episode 3 of the entire Death Battle series. We're on episode, what is this, 80 something?
86?
Something like that.
84?
We're over
I think
80.
it's 84.
We don't keep track of that anymore. We've gone
I did
so
look
far.
at it, and one thing I thought was interesting, I can't remember the exact number, but since last time Wonder Woman was in it, because, like, of course, when I was going to do the research, I looked at Wonder Woman, what you had done for Wonder Woman Rogue, and I was like, okay, I'll use some of this. It's like, oh, how many more comics have happened since then? Like, how much stuff do I have to worry about? And she's, like, appeared in over 1,000 comics since then, and I was like, oh, god damn.
New 52 was barely a thing. In fact, I don't even know, when did New 52 happen?
I keep forgetting.
Because it might have happened
honestly,
after.
I think New 52's, like, 3 years old now.
Yeah.
I might be
Well,
wrong.
no, New 52's
You
got to
mean
be a little...
started 3 years ago or ended 3 years ago?
No, started 3 years ago.
That doesn't sound right to me. You could be right,
They did,
but
they did
sounds
backtrack on New
way-
52 very quickly.
Yeah.
It didn't last nearly as long as they wanted it to. But yeah, I don't even think New 52 was a thing when I was doing Wonder Woman. I mean, that was way back when we were first doing Death Battle, when research had to be performed much quicker and stuff, because it was just me as opposed to this wonderful team. But yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of new stuff to cover, and there's plenty of new stuff we're talking about, including calculations for how fast and strong she is.
Oh, yeah.
Same thing with Thor. Thor versus Raiden was episode 8, 19, something like that. Also very early on in the overall Death Battle series. So plenty of new information to cover about him. And also, it's funny, because a lot of people have looked at this and said, oh, they're doing this episode because Gal Gadot and Chris Hemsworth, is that the name plays?
Yeah.
Kind of challenged each other over Twitter or whatever. What's funny is that we had this planned before that happened. So
Well, you had a really, really like not so vague thing because we brought those tweets up on a Death Battle cast and you were like, maybe we'll do that one day. And I was like,
I know, right? Well, and we even had it on a Death Battle cast episode.
Yeah,
We were like, that sounds like a
that's
good
what I'm talking
idea
about,
for
yeah.
a Death Battle. Should we do
Yeah,
that
that's what
one?
I mean,
I don't know. Well, we had
yeah.
it planned all along. So
Nice.
we're dumb.
yeah.
It's not.
We're kind
I
of
mean,
we're kind of jerks.
I don't know if that's dumb.
It's gonna be good though. This one was a lot of research, like too much. It took a long time. But it's good. I like it a lot. I'm excited for people to see it. Next week we'll talk a lot more about it because then
Absolutely.
you'll see it. So yeah.
All right. Yeah, so next Monday for first members, Thor versus Wonder Woman comes out, and then the following Wednesday on YouTube. Let us know what you're thinking about it. Let us know who you think is going to win, and we'll see if you're right. But also, something that just came out today, if you're watching this live on Friday, was a new DBX, and it's Vegeta versus Zod. It's kind of inspired by when we did Goku vs. Superman. There's a scene in Goku vs. Superman where Kryptonite gets involved, right? And it was put there because we kind of established that even if Kryptonite did get involved, Goku wouldn't want to use it because he wants to fight his opponent at their strongest,
Right.
That kind of thing. But I saw a lot of comments saying, well, if it was Vegeta versus Superman, he would have just used the Kryptonite and it would have been over. And ever since then, I kind of thought that could be kind of a fun matchup, like Vegeta versus a Superman-like character. So that's kind of vaguely the inspiration for this DBX. Cool. That's not what happens in it, but it was animated by Kaius, who's been animating Death Battles and DBXs for us for quite a while. And that's up for first members right now, and will be up for everybody else this weekend. So definitely check that out. All right. So I think now's a good time to bring up the out of context comic book panel of the week.
Ooh, I always look forward to / dread this.
This
What
one was sent in
horrors
by
await
a
us
fan,
today?
as
I
far
think
as I
so,
know, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, who sent it in? Do we
Let's
know?
do it.
I'm sure we'll say.
I am Charles. Okay, it's
I believe
Alfred.
it's Charles.
Ian Charles.
What did I say?
I am Charles.
Well, I mean, yeah, I was wrong.
He is Charles, but also Ian.
Okay. Please step out of the dinosaur's buttocks.
What?
What's Batman? Are you inside a dinosaur butt again?
Okay.
What is going on?
Okay, so that's the robot dinosaur that's in
Yeah.
Batcave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, somebody's exploring the butt of the robot dinosaur?
It's probably, I'm guessing it's Batman. Because not too many people hang out in that Batcave, right? Alfred, Batman, his accomplices, maybe the odd person who breaks in.
Maybe it's
Where
one of
is
the
it?
Robins. Maybe one of the Robins is just super curious about dinosaur anatomy. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, a lot of scientists are, but not for the same reasons implied
That
here.
kind of looks like the Injustice art they used. And in that, there were a lot of people
Yeah.
in the Batcave.
Actually, yeah, you're right. That does. It looks like the art style from around that time.
What superheroes in the DC verse would be interested in exploring the butt of a dinosaur? That was a question I just asked. All right.
Blue Beetle, because he's just lame.
Okay.
I don't even know. I've never wondered the question of who wants to explore a
It
dinosaur.
could
anus.
just be the case that he's fixing the dinosaur. I mean,
Does it matter if it's broken or not? What are you going to use it for? Just got an animatronic, like T-Rex?
Yeah, better question is,
Where
what is
is-
somebody doing in the dinosaur's butt?
I know for a fact there's some comic where for some reason somebody breaks into the Batcave and they have that and they trigger it to scare him. and that's how they catch the bad guy. So it's had a use before.
Okay.
In Batman,
Wait, is
no
the
one is
dinosaur just
more
a-
prepared than Batman.
Is it just like a giant guard dog?
No, it's a robot. It's like an animatronic
Sure,
T-Rex.
but they
yeah.
activate it whenever somebody gets into the Batcave? I've never seen that.
They use it.
That'd
It's
be
just
great.
one. I remember seeing it in a comic somewhere where they use it to scare somebody, and then they also crush somebody with a penny. Because I think Batman's sick or something, so it's like Alfred is doing it.
Oh, it's got to fend off the Batcave. That's cool.
Oh, it's the Rogue of Assassins. I think it's Ra's al Ghul's people.
The Rogue of Assassins? The
Whatever,
League. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Ra's al Ghul's, and then Batman's been hurt, so Alfred's trying to defend the place, and
Dude,
he
a
crushes
robot.
the dude with the penny and stuff.
A robot T-Rex would be the best guard dog ever.
Well,
Yeah?
it's got to be like a true
on board.
robot mech thing or something. It can't.
Hey,
it
you
can't
just have this dinosaur sitting out front, and if
Nobody's
anybody
gonna
gets-
actually think it's a dinosaur, though. Like, you're just talking about like an animatronic rainforest cafe, Chuck E. Cheese T-Rex that can't move.
It's a fucking. It moves. It walks around.
Does
eats
it?
people. Yeah.
Okay. Then
It's a legit
Point taken.
dinosaur
People.
thing. It just happens to be a robot.
and there's somebody in its anus right now.
Yeah.
How though? It's a step
buttocks,
out
to be fair.
How is this person positioned? That's what I'm confused about. Are they upside
Yeah,
down
is this frame
in the
I
dinosaur?
feel like this panel was cropped for
It's gotta be.
so that we are left to imagine what horrors await below it.
Because clearly the dinosaur is standing well below where Alfred is standing.
Yeah. I'm just guessing. I don't know for sure. Do we have a follow-up panel on this one?
Well, we do need to determine whether or not it's real.
Oh, I'm
super
certain.
real.
I'm gonna
it's
imagine
real.
it is
Yeah,
real.
it's
I'm saying it's super real.
Yeah. Do we have a? Yep. Legit.
Yeah, it is
Cool.
legit. I have seen worse than that in real comics at this point.
Oh yeah. Like every other week, we see worse. Something that's usually worse than that.
Poor Spider-Man.
That was generally speaking kind of tame. Out of context.
It was a funny one, though.
It was
good.
funny
I mean, it's
though.
weird.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's
I
good.
want to know the context of it.
Yeah.
I feel like what's going on.
But we'll never know unless one of you.
Ian,
Nah.
can you send us the full context to that? We would like to know.
I'm gonna hit those Googles later. I'll figure it
Yeah,
out.
definitely.
What are you gonna search? Batman, Alfred, dinosaur butt?
Yeah.
That could be the episode title. It might be already. Batman, Alfred, dinosaur butt.
Yeah.
Silence.
I'm pretty
Right.
sure that would. I'm pretty sure you would find exactly
Hilarious. Hilarious title. Okay.
I'd be left wondering. I'm wondering right now. And I know what the episode title references. Let's move on.
What are you talking about?
that. Just take it, Ben. Take it. Go forward.
Please take us away from this horrible place.
Get on with it.
We've got some fan art to check out.
Ooh, let's look at it.
And I think some of it, well, we'll see. Oh, yeah, right off the bat.
Oh,
so
boy.
last week we developed a character called the McJaculator.
This again.
Okay, I was gone. What the fuck is it?
I don't even remember.
To be perfectly honest, I'm having kind of a hard time remembering how we even came about creating the McJaculator. It was something along the lines of we were talking about McDonald's, and
A McFlurry had an unfortunate addition to it. That's all I remember.
essentially it's a McDonald's character who McJacks everywhere. So
Why were you talking about that?
last episode
What
was
was-
a little chaotic.
Torian was sitting right here. That's all you need to know.
Okay, yeah.
Anything can happen when he's.
He tangents hard. That man can
Yes.
just go off.
Yeah, we it went a little crazy, but anyway, the point is, and now we have some payoff for it in the form of art from you guys.
The McJaculator, okay.
So let's check out all this McJaculator art.
Surely it's not all
First
related
one
to that, right?
is from
Different styles.
You can see it on this screen behind us
Yeah.
too. Spooky
Okay.
Canadian.
Canadian? I can't read that very well. Captain McJaculator, aka Seaman, is a very underrated Spider-Man villain.
Why did
was
there
gonna
have
say-
to be the crotch area drawn like that?
Because that's his thing.
Also, I think
Why?
the cape is supposed to.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's made out of
I got it.
fabric.
It's viscous.
Yeah.
Next.
So
Undead
so-
Meowth.
I don't even remember why he's a captain. Like,
I like this one more because this one's
A pirate?
like Captain Jack McSparrow-ulator.
Sure.
But
What? McSparrow, oh, I see.
yeah, Jack Sparrow. Yeah, he's a pirate.
Yeah.
I
Anyway,
think we did establish that he was a pirate of some kind.
Did you?
Yeah.
Because the first guy did not get the brief on that.
No. Maybe, I don't know. I legit don't remember much from this conversation just because it was so fucking
I think it's
weird.
just
a blur.
captain, and a lot of people are going to go to pirate.
Yeah, that
Like,
might be what it was. Captain McJaculator. That's just a superhero or supervillain name. Pretty sure it's supposed to be a supervillain of some kind.
anyway,
I don't know. Anyway.
Undead Meowth's rendition could stand to get some pants that actually fit.
I like it. That one right there. I
Not
like
so
that one.
tight.
Yeah,
all I'm gonna say.
He's got a bulge. And it is just pointing straight south.
He's ready for a fist fight too.
He's ready for a 3-arm fist fight. That man is packing heat. Looked like he got 3 fists. That's what's up. Like,
Oh my god. Oh, okay. Well, that was great. Guess what? We've got 4 more of those.
Oh, jeez. All right.
wow.
All right, let's get the next one up.
Thought that was
jeez.
it.
Oh, we got a novel, but first,
Oh my goodness.
I
That's
love.
right.
Okay,
I talked about making the history of Captain McJaculator.
one's
all right.
got M&Ms, the other is organic.
I like this one. It's very piratey.
Yep.
But, like,
He kept
also
it as
very-
classy as possible.
That's John Peter Alstrom. Yeah, that's what we're saying.
That's some legit good art. I like the
that's pretty
McDonald's
good.
arches on the Captain Crunch style hat.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
I appreciate
I
that.
appreciate that he kept it classy as possible. Like a lot, because
good.
it seems like nobody else did.
I'm sure Nick really appreciates that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Austin just texted me to give me some context. Last week's out of context conflict
Oh,
panel was
we're going back to
Spider-Man.
the comic book panel.
Oh, cool.
No. Oh, unless we have it. But last week's out of context comic book panel was Spider-Man trying to save Captain Crunch from the Sog, which we interpreted as semen. And so this is where the character came from. We didn't know what was attacking Spider-Man, so we came up with the character of Captain McJaculator.
Who is
right.
clearly based around seminal powers.
Yeah. So we did throw it, to the audience to kind of come up with a backstory for Captain McJaculator, and it looks like Mitchell Colbert has one.
Also, knowing all of this, I'm not eating that McFlurry. I ain't gonna touch that motherfucker right now.
No, you don't
way.
want to.
Okay. Does anybody want to read this with like a dramatic voice? Josh, you have a dramatic voice. You wanna read
I
this?
don't have one right now.
No,
Definitely not use. Actually, you
yeah, I think your voice is lending itself perfectly right now.
All right. Richard McJaculator grew up the only child of Irish immigrants in Philadelphia. That's north. The call of duty brought him into the Marine Corps following the attack on
Corps?
Pearl Harbor. Yeah,
Okay. Corps. Marine Corps.
that's corpse.
All right, the Marine
Reads them
Corps.
words. Fighting in the Pacific War, okay, he advanced to the rank of captain, leading his men fearlessly, becoming an extremely decorated Marine before losing his arm to a bonsai ambush at the Battle of Saigon. Despite his
This is too
injury,
real.
yeah, this isn't even like, I'm just like, this is a story. Despite his injury, he tried to serve at home as best as he could. Security for nuclear scientists in the States trying to manage his horrible stress. He used his remaining arm to take care of his sexual needs.
Oh no.
Here we go.
Here we go. Wow. Here we go. We're only halfway done.
Until something went horribly wrong. In the test during the Manhattan Project, radiation from a failed atomic bomb test mutated his body, regrowing his arm with greater strength and stamina, which is probably going to be important here soon. Greater strength and stamina than anyone, and he doesn't even have to sit on it to make it go numb. That's a stranger joke. It's the way you jerk off. It's fancy jerking off. His ejaculate can take many forms: acid, explosive, corrosive, or extra sticky for a non-lethal capture. To hide his identity, he puts an old sock on his head, and he keeps under his bed. Look out, criminals of Philly. Captain McJaculator is lubed up and ready for action.
Man.
All right, that's it. That's the official backstory. Unless somebody else comes up with one, then we have multiple. No,
Yep.
multiple universe Captain McJaculators. Yeah, this
Why
is
is this
happening.
taking on such a form of its own so quickly? Why is this the one that captured the imaginations of the
It
entire
resonates
audience?
with people.
Everyone just connects with Captain
Why?
McJaculator.
In general, yeah, I think people do resonate with jerking off, but I mean, that's just me. I don't know.
He's a very relatable superhero slash villain. That's all.
He's also apparently quite old. I mean, he fought like in World War II.
Saigon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said we got more.
There are
pages
3 more
of it?
pages.
3 more?
up-
You serious?
Yep.
Oh man. Oh boy. Okay.
I love
We
it.
need to put a.
do we have?
I don't
What do we
know.
have?
Oh, this I saw this one the other day. This one's awesome.
This is the one that you guys were debating whether we should put it up or not. This one from Samuel Favreau.
Oh my God.
Yes, and I said we shouldn't. Usually that should be. It's
Even he's like, I'm posting this kind of late since I don't want this polluting my timeline. I am so deleting this on Saturday. He doesn't even want this.
Now it is
You
public.
gotta keep it up.
Now everybody's seen it. Oh God.
Oh, that's horrifying
also I would like to say,
and impractical.
Samuel, you
it
fucked up.
though?
Load launcher is good. Cum cannon would have been better. Especially with the pirate theme, cannon is much more practical. If you're gonna do
Critiquing
it,
the art that you didn't want to show in the first place.
well, I'm just gonna say stay on theme. Like, it's a fucking pirate and you're not gonna give him a cum cannon, you're gonna give him a load launcher. Or you should have made it like, I mean, I understand it's shaped like a McFlurry cup. I see that, I appreciate
yeah.
that. Cookies, cream, and cream, I'm sure. But it's just awful.
I do appreciate the tiny details like the hairy leg.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Yeah,
point that
like
out.
hatch.
just all the exposed thigh. I don't think men
Appropriate.
should expose thigh in general. That's just an opinion of mine. I don't know.
I love the next one though. Well, the
Found it,
quote.
Sam.
This is the wrong MJ.
Oh no.
Oh, because yeah, MJ McJaculator, yeah. I like that
I
one.
think this is
You guys are sick.
flurry
All you're disgusting,
mistaken.
and also really good
Did you
artists.
just call our audience disgusting? Our audience
Yeah.
is wonderful.
I didn't say they weren't.
To
I
be
said they were
fair,
disgusting.
it was
And-
Torian that, well, everybody, I guess, that spurred this on.
Yeah, we kind of made it a thing, except for Nick. I guess Nick was kind of.
Nick certainly played no role in this. I don't need to see video evidence. I just know Nick played no role in the McJaculator.
All right, let's bring up the next page. Yes, we have more.
pages.
Whoa.
But hey, we
Okay.
got off that topic at least.
Oh, it's not McJaculator this time though.
Boomstick versus Wiz.
Sounded so sad.
Oh damn.
Nice artwork.
I like it.
Oh, for the eventual death, we have said that we will eventually do Wiz versus Boomstick. It would probably have to be the very last episode of Death Battle, so hopefully it doesn't happen for a long, long time. But that's great. We already have a thumbnail for it. Thank you, Trey Muntz.
And James Casper's artwork right here. I love that in his mind, in his world, his interpretation, the mushrooms from Mario don't make you bigger, they make you more ripped.
Yeah. I like that, yeah.
Yeah, I know, I legitimately like it. I like the Dr. Octopus claws. I like shooting lightning out of it. Automatically makes it better than Doc Ock's actual.
Yeah, if Wiz has Doc Ock, like, tentacles, but they shoot lightning,
That's pretty cool.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty good for Wiz. All right,
Excellent artwork, guys.
one more piece of art, I think,
One more.
right?
Yeah, wow, that's bad.
Oh!
Wow.
That is cool.
How?
Oh!
This is John Peter Ahlstrom again.
Yeah, he, I think, posted some art earlier that looked
He
kinda
did.
like this. This is kind of like more of the, like an evolution.
Yeah, well, he had the McJaculator that was very classic.
Yes, from before as well.
My favorite McJaculator.
I love that arm for Wiz.
Yeah.
It is so fucking cool.
Huge arm.
It's like bigger than the rest of you.
Yeah. Well, I kind of like the idea that Wiz like has multiple arms that he can take off and replace.
Oh, sure.
This one, the arm's not attached to you. You're attached to the arm.
Yeah, pretty much.
I like how Boomstick has like grabbed the, I don't think it's a bear, I think it's a Yaogwai, but just based on how it has weird
claws?
talon fingers.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is semantics here. It's a bear. Like I was just
For all
got it by the
intents and
scruff.
purposes.
Riding a bear with a shotgun leg and his chain gun chainsaw. It's pretty fantastic. I love it, guys.
Excellent artwork, man. Thank you so much.
That's cool.
All right. So just to wrap things up, we need to come up with a new community death battle. We were talking about. We didn't even mention our festive set today.
Oh
Yeah, the guys in broadcast made it
the
extra
pumpkin.
spoopy.
Pumpkin?
And we got this spoopy pumpkin. We got the Torchwick shirt that's on sale at the Rooster Teeth store back there, along with a bunch of other Halloween.
Josh, you're blocking it.
Oh no!
Look at that shirt. Look at that shirt. Go buy that shirt.
Get it?
But so Halloween themed community death battle horror characters.
Okay. Let's see.
Are there some vampires?
We can do vampires. First thing I thought of was like slasher villain battle. I don't think we've talked about that on the podcast before.
I've seen Jason versus Michael Myers as a death battle suggestion before.
Yeah.
Do you want to go with that?
We could do that. What do you guys
That
think?
seems pretty simple to me.
Yeah.
I mean, we've talked
They're
about
mad iconic slashers. Why not?
Yeah, we've kind of talked about a little bit, like behind the scenes, about what we would do for a death battle like that. But I'd be curious to hear what you guys think of it and who you think would win. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Jason versus
Michael Myers.
Michael Myers. Sounds good.
That's the quickest we've ever come up with and agreed on a community
Thank you to
battle.
Broadcast for dressing up the set and inspiring this, and also for just helping make the show
Being the best.
work.
Y'all are so sweet.
Yeah.
We love you all.
Okay. So I guess that about wraps things up.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks for joining us for another episode, guys. We do this live every Friday, and then it goes up on Rooster Teeth and on YouTube throughout the weekend. So we will see you guys next week.
Later.
Bye.